This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm late. I was trying to get food all ready and stuff like that. So today I have Brandon and Trish, Drunken One, and Bumpy. Today we're going to, well, I don't have the can now, but today we're going to be reviewing canned soup or Campbell's soup or whatever. And Trish and Brandon, it's your turn, my friend.
Are we going right at it? All right. So, hello, everyone. I want to thank Alex, the Beer Master, for inviting us on the show tonight for soup. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
I am going to be eating up some Campbell's Chunky baked potato with cheddar and bacon bits.
Right? Bacon bits.
And, that's what it looks like in the bowl. Looks like some sludge.
Yeah.
So I chose, I'm not big on canned soup, but I love clam chowder. So I did a clam chowder, local out of Maine, Bar Harbor clam chowder.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
What does yours look like in the bowl? Does it look like sludge?
well, let's see if there was, so this
Yours looks worse than sludge.
Yeah, mine looks pretty bad. Delicious New England clam chowder, easy open can, creamy blend of nutrient-rich protein, potatoes, and seasonings. Just heat and eat. Makes perfect comfort food.
Trisha's more like paste.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yummy.
All right, Drunken.
I think I'm next. All right. Okay. I got the store brand. It's called Clover Valley. Wasn't really my choice, but this is cream of chicken. And I did have some chicken from yesterday's lunch that I cut up and put in there to where there's some kind of meat with it. I topped it off with some chives, some green onion chives, and it needed salt and pepper. So I hit it up with some of that.
So you had to spice yours up a little.
Yeah, I had to spice it up a little bit. You'd think it'd be salty enough being a store brand, but yeah, it was lacking.
Well,
All right, Bumpy, your turn, my friend.
I kind of thought a little bit like Trish, but I did stick to the Campbell's thing because that was cheap, and I didn't want to get like the store brand. Bar Harbor, Maine is a great place, so that's probably a decent soup right there. And I also got
What?
I got the chunky.
Ooh, I like his
chowder.
Bumpy wears the same shirt as me, drives the same car, and now he's eating the same soup.
Pretty sure
And mine looks a little bit creamy and white and kind of very, very runny. But I see some potato chunks in there. There's little tiny bits of clam, and
Potato would have been good, man.
whatever the green stuff is, parsley or basil. I don't know what the hell.
Parsley, basil, oregano.
But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. It's still steaming, so it's hot, still out of the microwave. I microwaved it. But I figured since this is a New England clam chowder, I would also pair it with a New England beer. So I do have Narragansett Lager, which is
I've
New
had
England
Oh,
lager.
yeah, we forgot to mention our beers.
I forgot
me.
Oh, yeah.
the little crackers. I forgot. Bumpy.
Oh, the oyster crackers. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right? Playing myself. Oyster crackers. This is my beer. Hard
All
to
right, let's push on in.
I'll say.
Cheers, chat.
Yeah, cheers to chat. Oh, yeah, good fun.
I also have with my beer with my soup. But before I go any further, I actually have I threw the can away now, but I got the burger soup.
Sirloin
soup. Yes, sirloin soup. Sirloin burger soup. And I got a Boss Hog beer. With my soup before I so go any
Looking good,
further.
Alex.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Cheers to the chat. Wow. How many people watching already?
Cheers to the chat. if you want me to read off kind of who's in the chat, I can do that. But we all mow down.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that real quick before we start eating.
We got cheers to Jeremy Benson, Alex backstage getting ready for the big show. This was prior to the show starting. We got Craft Beer Portion there as well, who is also on stream with us. Kent Beer Reviews. Craig is in the chat saying cheers to everybody. Eric Thomas Middle 75 is also there. He's gonna go look through his panties. Oh, the pantry.
No.
to find a soup to join. Thrash says cheers to everybody. Blake TV says cheers everybody as well. We got Andy Corp, GSHL TV, Soup Can Buds.
Andy Corp.
Cheers to Alex and the Bear Master, and Jeremy Benson once again.
What is up, Andy Corp?
We got the eclectic beard, who is Alan. It says cheers at Alex Bearmaster and the panel. Thank you very much, Alan. John and Nelly, cheers, mofos. Now, John and Nelly, I'm going to call him out right now. He does have soup. He's a little afraid to eat it, so we'll see if he mans up and panels up. He has now. I'm gonna go off here. I'm gonna say. Now, you guys have heard about like the people that do like the bugging out and stuff like that. Like there's a Holocaust coming, and you gotta like get out of where you live and pack all your stuff and carry some food. You might have to go into a shelter. Maybe there's nuclear fallout and you have to go underground. And what do they tell you? What do they always tell you to bring? Canned goods, right? Canned food, because it lasts for a very long time. So he's got 4-year-old canned soup, but he's afraid to eat it. So I'm telling him out right now. So if he would like to heat up some of that 4-year-old canned soup and see if he survives, see if it still tastes good, that'd be awesome, I think. But I also can't blame him for not wanting to try it. Cheers to Jeremy Benson. I bet a good chelada. I was trying to say chowder, but yeah, chelada would go great with soup. It probably would. Especially if it was a tomato-based soup.
Right.
Now, Craig from Kent Beer Reviews wants some soup.
Right.
And watching 8 likes.
Remember.
2 of y'all is slacking. Hit that like for Alex, says Alan. You guys ever try the Elysian salt and seed watermelon goza?
Never heard.
This comes from Jeremy Benson. Bought some and nice sour. Really like it. I've had some stuff from Elysian Brewing Company. I have not had that. And then John just confirms what I just said. He said he actually has some soup, but it expired. It expired in December of 2000. So it's even older than 4 years. It expired 4 years ago. I found a can of chicken noodle soup in the pantry, but it's like 4 years past due. Laugh out loud. Blake, hey, you guys must shop at the same store. John and Ellie and Blake.
Right.
Oh,
Says Drisky wants in there. I'm looking through the chat myself there. Can we share the link in the chat there, Alex?
Go ahead.
All right.
If he has soup, bro. If he has soup.
Yeah, you gotta have soup. Yeah, no coming in with without soup.
Oh, he's got chowder. I hope he doesn't have
Chowder.
clam. I hope he brings some like corn and ham chowder or something.
There you go. There's the link from.
We can't have too many clam chowders here.
Right.
Clam chowder, get your clam chowder, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, can you chug the bowl?
Yeah, I could show the bowl.
You can chug the bowl. All right, here we go. Andy
What?
Corp wanted to know when you chug. No, chug the bowl, not show the bowl.
Okay. No. Oh my God, no. Let's see what we have.
Low fat kind. Mine
you
is
got the
it says
low
healthy
fat kind.
request.
You
It says
gotta
heart
have the
healthy.
blue
So.
label. You
Awesome.
got the green label. You got fucked. That's the low fat king.
Oh, is it? Okay, I guess I got the low fat, but hey.
I feel like I would.
Oh,
I bought local. I have local.
There you go. Right.
Maybe that's why mine's kind of runny. It's
Yeah,
missing
man,
flavor.
chowder.
I'll tell you this much. This soup is very good. It's very nice and chunky meat.
Yeah.
The vegetables are very tasty. I thought it was cheese, but it's not. It's like carrots and stuff. But
I might right out of a can.
I really like this soup. It's very good, especially with the nice chunky meat too.
Awesome.
I wish I had some saltines. I only got 2 from Wendy's. I only got 2.
You're not going to heat that up, Drewski? Just right out of the can, huh? Clams?
Right out of the can.
Wow.
That is disgusting.
I would never eat it out of a can because I don't know if it'll be good.
I love me some clam chowder.
Mm.
All right, Alex, can I do my roundup real quick, and then I'll send Brandon to get the baby.
Go ahead, Mr. Ray. Go ahead.
All right, so mine was the Bar Harbor clam chowder. It was super runny, very little potatoes and clams, and honestly, I'm not even gonna finish it because I don't like it.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Oh, Ronnie clam chowder, yuck.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
it's
you
stupid.
I'm surprised you
Mine
don't like it
too.
because you were excited to have
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
But I've had real New England clam chowder,
Yeah.
so it's kind of. But the
Well,
clams
guys-
they're like little teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
think we have the same. I think we have the same exact soup, just in a different.
Different can.
I'll come
yeah,
to
if you get that low fat shit, that's what happens. That
Yeah.
low fat fucking kind, I'm telling you.
Easy.
He's eating his eyes cold.
Oh,
But
nice.
cheers, Alex. I'll see you later, okay, pal?
Well, thanks for joining, Trish. I appreciate that, my friend.
What
I can
about
tell you. I
Brandon?
can tell you, my spoon does not look like the spoon they show on the cover.
I know, that's right. Wow. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in mine also. Yeah, it lacks a lot of
That's what my
flavor,
spoonful looks like.
right?
What,
It's all
okay,
runny.
what are you eating there, drunken one?
It's just a cream of mushroom, cream of chicken soup, cream of chicken. It's a store brand, and it's just not very good. I had to spice it up to even make it palatable. I wouldn't suggest buying it. I did use almond milk as opposed to real milk because I'm not crazy about milk, but so maybe that had something to do with it. But I mixed it just like it said with 1 can of the milk compared to 1 can of stuff. And had I known it was going to be so thin, if I had to do it again, it would first of all I'd probably get a different product, but second of all, probably use just like a half a can of the milk.
What was the store? Tell
It's,
everybody so we know not to get it.
Clover Valley brand. I'm not sure where
Oh,
it came
Dollar
from.
General. Dollar General. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
Dollar General shit.
That's what happened,
Don't
man.
get it.
Yeah, it was in the pantry already. I'm afraid there was some soup in the pantry, and yeah, I wouldn't buy that necessarily. I give it a 75. It's worth finishing, but it's not worth buying again.
I like this soup actually. I would give this
Good.
I would give this an 80 86 87 because I got
Oh,
very
nice.
good, very good flavor soup. I would get it again if I'm craving for it.
What do you got there, Alex? Show everybody for the new
I
viewers.
got the beef jerky. I got the burger, sirloin burger soup.
Is it Campbell's? Is it what
Mhm.
brand is it?
Campbell's. It's Campbell's.
Oh yeah, the chunky. I've had that. That is good.
Oh, where'd you go, Brandon? I don't get it.
Yeah, it was that bad. 75? Yeah, it's not very good. I mean, it's food, but
Yeah, Bumpy. Next time, make sure you don't get the low fat cane. I've made that mistake myself.
here.
That fucking low fat shit. It's all runny and
There we go.
you got to get the blue label.
Yeah,
Where'd
I
everybody
think
go?
I think this beer is good with it.
Probably taking a piss.
I think. Oh, Brandon. Okay. This beer is good with it. I wish you guys can get this beer. It's the Boss Hog beer.
Maybe with robots.
Boss Hog. There we go. Let me show you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
I like the
I
artwork.
like the can. Yeah, the can's
I
cool.
like the artwork too. It's freaking cool. My brother said I should keep it, and I will because it's a very good artwork. But with the crackers, what's Brandon saying on the
Where?
at the end here after Blake?
Oh, already had my soup. Rewind, buddy. I'm not sure what that means.
Meaning he left. I mean, Brandon, you didn't have to leave, my friend. I don't know what your rating is. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh,
Right.
you fucked up, man. You fucked up, Brando. Get on back here, boy. Well, I'm giving this Campbell's original a freaking.
What is it singing?
I mean, you can't beat homemade, obviously, right? But this is a canned food thing. Is this a canned food video?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes, it is.
All right, for a canned food video, I'll give it a freaking 99 because I bet you if you go on Amazon, there's probably some that might beat these.
Wow.
Because
Right.
yeah,
Campbell's
look
been
at
making soup for a long time. I'm sure they did pretty good with that.
Campbell's original clam chowder is really good. I get it all the time. It's great. Love it.
I don't know where Bumpy went, but
I'm not sure.
I want to know his rating. I want to know how good his stuff was. I'm trying my best here. I started late. I'm sorry.
Get some salty.
You're only like 3 minutes late. You're only like 3 minutes late, dude. So good.
But,
get some salt.
I would, like I said, I gave this beer. I give the beer a very good flavor. Let me try this again.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jim Beam's always 100. You know that. You guys know what I drink.
Right? 100 proof.
I would give this I give this Boss Hog beer an 85 because it has great. If you like bitterness, you would like it. It has a little sweetness to it. It has a little bit of bitterness to it. It's good. It's perfect.
What style is that, Alex?
I'm assuming. It's a double IPA ale or something like that.
What's the ABV at? What's the ABV on that?
The ABV it's 9 point
Whoa.
by volume. As my brother has told me earlier, and when I got it, this is one of the strongest beers that he got me. And then the ABV, the IBUs is 8.5. And I don't know about this 19.7 OG or so. I don't know that one. That is confusing.
Or drunken.
I don't know what that means, but I do know the bitter notes. But
Yeah. Sorry, I disappeared there for a while. I went on a sneezing fit, so
I'm surprised Brandon didn't stay on. I'm surprised he left.
I mean, mine's much like kind of when I jumped in after Trish talked about hers being like lack of potatoes and like lack of clam, a little bit of clam. It's very runny. There's not a lot of thickness or there's nothing to this. When it says it's chunky, I'm expecting like a thick. This is like there's hardly anything in here besides like that milk taste.
It's that green label, dude. That green label.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I thought that all the soups were like heart healthy, stuff. So it's like, oh, cool, yeah, it's heart healthy, yay. But yeah, then you show a blue can. So this is kind of like I said, it's lacking some flavor. It's lacking some potato and clam. It needs more. It needs more clam bell.
More clam bell, right?
It is lower on sodium. I mean, some soups I have, like some clam chowders and stuff I eat, you can taste some like salt in it. This one is a lot lower on like salt flavor, so I think that they do reduce the amount of sodium they put in it. But yeah, overall, it's just it doesn't have enough potato or clam, and
Try the Blue Label. I'm telling you, you'll like it.
It's disappointing, you know. It really is. It's disappointing. Of course, they're not really expensive, but I mean, come on now, you get a can of soup, especially if it says something like chunky. It better be chunky. Now, Alex's looked really good. It like freaking chunky, you know. It looked like something homemade,
Yeah,
you know.
good, nice chunky pieces. I'm telling you, the thing that Drunken One would love, and that's why I think Drunken One would probably give this a 87 or a 90 because
Yeah, maybe
good chunky stuff. I mean,
yeah.
you want to have more meat, not less meat. You know,
Right,
and I agree with Bumpy. I mean, you're
Well,
supposed to have more, not less. Come on.
I think the lack of flavor in this though does bring out some more flavor in the beer that I poured.
Oh, well, so that's good. That's a
I can
goal.
taste more. I can taste more of the malty notes and stuff coming from the Narragansett Lager because this is so bland. So
I'll tell you this much. So,
If it didn't have to be canned soup, I would have made my own soup. I make a mean potato soup, and I make a really mean French onion soup. I can make a pretty mean onion soup. Yeah.
has everybody given their scores? I'm gonna give this an 85 out of 100.
I gave this a 97 because no, an 87, not 97, an 87 because I think it's a good chunky meat kind of food. I think it was very tasty to me. So,
Do you put thyme in your French onion Drunken
Oh yes,
One?
sir. Yeah, you bet.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and a little Worcestershire.
In
Just a
the
little
French onion? I
Worcestershire.
never thought about that, but okay. Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's freaking awesome. You caramelize them until they're really nice and caramelized.
That's the way you do it. Yep, that's the important part. Yep.
That's That's
I tell you guys, I really enjoy eating with you guys every Friday. And the panel. I really appreciate you guys joining. It's awesome. I love my channel. I really enjoy it. So
I appreciate you having me here. I know that chicken one.
I know you're a ball buster. I know.
Wasted. I freaking munched down a whole damn chicken.
Well, you know what, Drewski, if you weren't a ball buster kind of guy, I guess it wouldn't be fun. So, you know, you got to have fun sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it brings more viewers. People like to see that.
Yeah.
The drunk guy.
That drunk guy, right?
Was that a quote? It brings more viewers. People like to see it. ... The drunk.
Right now, I'm midpoint. This is my day off. I had to go do one of my classes that work's making me do today, so I had to get up early to do that. And then when I got done with that, I gave Annie Corp and Beer Man a donation the other day, and my card got turned off because of that. Both my credit card and my debit card got shut off because my bank saw it as like suspicious. I gave them both $100.
Right.
$100 donation.
All right. Yeah, we'll say that for the after show, maybe. All right, let's.
Yeah, because that's kind of.
I just want to get back to the chat, I guess.
Yeah,
real quick, and then we can chat right afterwards, Alex, if you want to. It's your show. I just know that you want to throw some chat stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
so
Kent, figure that out.
Craig from Kent Beer
I can't
Reviews
hear Drew. Bumpy's reading something.
did say soup labels out, so I think that's a reference to malt liquor.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed.
Crap Beer Pour is talking to Ronnie because I think he said he already had a soup, so you can go back and watch to see what he had for his soup. You want to know what Brandon's grade was? Brandon had to go take care of baby Jack. Jack, doot. No, Drewski didn't. He's eating it right out of the can now. He did not heat that up at all. Raw, cold clam. Well, it's not raw. I think it's already
Yeah,
pre.
it's all good.
But Brandon gave his a 93.
Awesome.
Drewski does like the chowder.
99 because
99, and that's cold right out of the can.
I've had this 100 times. I get it all the time, so I love this clam chowder. You gotta get the blue label, Bumpy. Don't fucking make that mistake.
Mm.
God damn it, Bumpy.
He's a killer.
I'll have to check my. I picked up some split pea soup as well. I'll have to check the label color. It's probably green. Thomas Metal does not have any cans of soup in his house.
That's okay.
What about under the house? Check under the house. What's Drunken One's grade? He said 75.
Yeah, so mine's an 87. You guys are a 95. And what are you, Bumpy?
I was 85.
An 85. And what are you?
99.
You're 99, Drug One, or
No, I'm 75. I'm 75.
Bruce said 99. Okay.
I've never had a fancy canned clam chowder. You know what I mean? You can go on Amazon and there's like local distributors that do sell like canned freaking clam chowder from New England, you know, other places. But I've never tried those.
And before I sign off, this beer, I'm going to give this an 85 or something like that. It's a very good beer because it was really good with the soup.
I've had that sirloin burger kind before. That's pretty good.
My beer is Bush, and I give it a 90. You know, whatever. It's nothing fancy. It's just the run-of-the-mill adjunct lager. It's inexpensive and not too high in ABV.
Yeah, the Narragansett, I'll give it an 86, just one point above the clam chowder I had because it tasted just 1 point better.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
And then what do we got?
Jeremy Vincent does want to let everybody know that blue labels matter.
Right. Blue labels matter. Cheers to that.
And Bumpy, thanks for reading to the chat to me. I appreciate it, my friend. You're a good friend.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody's comments, but I think that everybody in the chat has been able to read other people's comments in the chat. So
Yeah.
And you told me most of these chats what they said, so I'm
yeah, a lot of it's chitter chatter back and forth and stuff that they asked
A little banter.
a while back ago has been answered due to something that
You
happened.
really want to make it good, dude. You put a little butter on your saltine cracker. Put a little butter on your saltine cracker. Then pour the soup on that son of a bitch and eat it like that. Fucking A, man. I'm telling you, it's so lit. That's the way I usually do it. That's the way I usually do it.
well.
Right out of the can. I mean, this is a spur of the moment thing. I saw Alex went live and I saw you were doing clam chowder. I was like, fucking hey, I got some clam chowder.
Thanks for joining. Oh no, it was mainly just canned soup, but everybody got the idea of it was Campbell's because it was supposed to be Campbell's. But
Before you go to sign off, Alex,
yes, go ahead.
we haven't talked about next Monday, have we? I mean, next Friday.
Next Friday will be pizza.
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 Any kind of pizza?
Oh, you live in fucking New York. That's not fair.
It's any
That's
kind
not
of pizza.
fair. Nobody can get pizza like you.
It's any kind of pizza because this way legendary Bumpy here can feed his family, and that'll be that. That's the best part.
All about Bobby. Yes, if he doesn't eat it all.
Oh, thanks,
I'm
Alex.
gonna have to drive to Chicago and get a freaking dude.
Anytime, Bumpy. Anytime you need some laughter in your life, we're all here to give it to you. Great laughter, but it's the truth. But I'm always happy to help people out in my own way. So
Thanks. Yeah, we just had pizza tonight too, so it's Friday. That's awesome.
Oh, I got freaking anchovies. I got anchovies.
sorry, Bumpy's family. It looks like you're gonna be having pizza again. I'm sorry, I didn't know. So
Funny thing is, I'm watching Ninja Turtles right now. I'm watching Ninja Turtles.
A collective beer is asking for the style for Monday on the Multi Monday.
Oh, the Multi Monday is a German style Pilsner.
There you go.
So
German Pils.
I want you okay, so it's a German Pilsner, so not a German lager per se. It has to be a Pilsner, and it also cannot be a Czech style Pilsner, and it cannot be like a Helles or one of those. It has to be classified as a German Pilsner.
What the hell is a German Pilsner?
German Pilsner is a German Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner that these Germans make.
Those are Budweiser, isn't it?
No, that's an American adjunct lager.
That's totally different.
Well, what the heck is a German Pilsner? You got me confused. I don't know.
Look it up. Just go to Beer Advocate. You can look up German Pilsner. It'll give you
There you
the
go. Good answer.
So don't forget, guys. Don't forget, it's pizza next Friday. Thank you, Bumpy. Thank you, Drewski. Thank you, Drunken One, and thank you, legendary Brandon and Trish. And this is Alex the Beer Master, and I will see you all in the next video, in the next live stream, which will be next Friday. So this is Alex the Beer Master signing out.
Thanks, Alex.
Cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Anytime.
Cheerios.
Well,
Thanks, Alex.
he didn't have to leave. I don't know why he
Well,
left.
we're still live.